Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's that girl Gabby. Today I have a story time for you guys. It actually just popped into my head because I was watching the AMP All-Star whatever basketball thing, and then I saw the guy. I saw the guy on Lil Durk's team. Lil Durk, well, he wasn't on the team, he was on the sidelines, but this is his cousin. So I'm going to be telling y'all the story about how I went to Lil Durk's house back in 2018, I think it was. Okay, so first, before we get started, I just want to say, if you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. Subscribe, please. And if you're a reoccurring subscriber, I don't freaking know. If you've been here before, y'all are probably my friends, so hey y'all. But yeah, so let's get it started. And I'm gonna insert a picture of me. At the time, I had red braids. If I can find it, I took a lot of pictures when I had red braids, and I'll just take a picture of how I look because I was really developed. It's crazy how when you're young, you develop. When you get older, like your body just gives out. I just want y'all to see how developed I was at the time, and I was hella thick. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, so we're gonna start. Okay, so I used to work at Chuck E. Cheese in Alpharetta. If y'all don't know, I'm from Georgia. Hey. So I used to work at Chuck E. Cheese in Alpharetta. I used to work there, all the time. My friend Mila used to work there as well. It was a lot of people from my school and rival school who used to work there. So we were all like cool. Well, not cool because like them bitches was haters, but you know what I'm saying. So Mila, I call her my cousin. She called me. Okay, so she a rapper, right? And I was a rapper too, but I really wasn't, doing as much as she was doing. She was recording, doing all this stuff, right? So Mila called me and was like, yo, guess what? I'm like, what? She like, guess who here? I'm like, who here? She like, Lil Durk. It's my day off, right? Like, Lil Durk just walked in with his kids and the entourage. I said, bruh, stop playing. Stop playing. She like, nah, I'm being for real. I'm being for real. So, boom. I said, bet that. I'm on my way. I'm literally at home looking a mess, y'all. So, I did not know how to do my natural hair at the time. I did not have my hair done. So, I put my hair in this sorry-ass bun. I'm going to insert the picture. I'm going to insert the picture of the day that all of this happened first. It's like over 2 or 3 days of this happened. I'm going to insert the picture. So I put my hair in this little nappy bun. I tried to do my edges. I did not know how to do my edges or anything. So I put on this shirt. I put on these pants. I was looking thick or whatever, but I was trying to look cute. Took an Uber. I took an Uber, y'all. I didn't have a car. I took an Uber to Chuck E. Cheese. I feel like my lashes falling off. I took an Uber to Chuck E. Cheese. Boom. Walked up in there. Went to the back and was like, what's up? What's good? You finna come up there with me? Because I was real scary. Like, I was really scary. So I walked up and I was like, hey. And he was looking, Lil Durk was looking at me like, what the fuck? I know, I was so like awkward and fangirly, like, hey, and I want to take a picture with him. So he posed for the picture with me. Boom. After the picture, my cousin was like, yeah, I record music. I do music, blah, blah, blah. And like Lil Durk, he was acting like he was finna get the info. His cousin, okay, so he was kind of dark skinned. He had dreads, like a shade darker than me. He had dreads, he was okay. He was okay. It's just the fact that he shared Little Dark entourage. Like, what's good? I'm trying to get to Little Dark. But okay, so this is me in the Uber on the way to pull up on them at Chuck E. Cheese. This is me meeting him. I removed the sticker so y'all can see my face. And this is me in the car with the cousin. No, I'm just talking shit because that was never going to happen. He was with India. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he was with India at the time because I'm going to get to that. But anyways, so me and him exchanged Snapchats. We exchanged Snapchats. I'm not mistaken, his Snapchat has something about a basketball in it, like hoop something was his Snapchat, right? They all from Chicago, whatever. So we exchanged Snapchats, and I was posting on Snapchat. I went home, whatever. I was like feeling myself because I was like, oh my gosh, I met Lil Durk. So went home or whatever, and I was posting on Snapchat, and he hit me up like, yo, like, what are you doing? I'm like, chilling. We just having a regular conversation. He's like, I'm trying to see you. And, I was real young at the time. You say you older than you are, especially for the circumstances. I don't give a heck. I was like, I ain't even going to speak on it. But just know I said I was 19 years old. And I was not 19 years old. So he's like, okay, I'm trying to see you. I had like a lot of freedom or whatever. So I could go do whatever I wanted, whatever. So I think I told my parents that I was going to my best friend's house. Her name was, I don't feel like I should give these people fake names. Like, I don't talk to them no more, but there's not a lot of stories with them. Like, I don't care. Her name was, we gonna call her Tang. That's her name, literally. So I was with I told my parents I was sleeping over my best friend Tang's house. So I had to go get my hair done first. So, cause I had the nappy bun. So I went to go get my hair done in Marietta. I got these red braids. My first time getting red braids, whatever, cool. So I ended up getting these red braids, and he came and picked me up from the hair place. And I told him what time, and he came and picked me up from the hair place. Y'all, he pulled up in a white Escalade, or was it a Cadillac? It was one of them big trucks. It was either like a Escalade, like a Yukon, or a Cadillac. It was one of the two. It was nice, and it was big, and it was new. He pulled up. I don't know if it was a rental or what, but I don't care because I don't care. It was my first time being in that car. It's like a big car. Y'all traveling and shit. Like, okay. So he came and pulled up on me and picked me up from the hair salon in Marietta. My friend Tang actually lived off of exit 12, McFarland. This is going towards Forsyth County. It's like rich over there. A lot of big houses and stuff like that. Nice townhouses, new area. Like, they was amping it up at the time. So we were on the way over there. I didn't know where he lived. Of course, I didn't know the address. We end up stopping at a gas station, and he got me some snacks or whatever. I got hot fries. Like, I'm like little ratchet. Like, I got hot fries, a Powerade, I think, and a lemonade, and that was it. Got back in the car. Me and him just chit-chatting. Like, oh, you cute. I'm like, thank you. I got my hair done. How to get it together. So I noticed that we're getting off of exit 12 in McFarland Parkway. So I'm like, oh, like my best friend. Mind you, I was not planning on going to my best friend's house. Like, I was planning on like going home or something. Like, I was not planning on going to my best friend's house. But I'm going to tell y'all why I ended up going. My best friend at the time, because I'm not friends with her anymore. So I end up noticing that we getting off at like exit, I think it was 12A or 12B McFarland Parkway. I'm like, oh, like my best friend stayed like literally right off the exit. She stayed right off the exit. So we're driving or whatever. We go kind of down. When you get off the exit, we went kind of down around the corner. Not that far. We went in this neighborhood with these big, nice houses. Like, they were like, I'll say it's the area, Forsyth, at least 600,000, 700,000 houses. I don't know what was happening, how it was got. It was just a nice house, nice area, nice house. And the basement was finished. Everything was finished, but let me finish. So we pull up to the house. I'm thinking like, oh my gosh, look, Durk's going to be there. Like, oh my gosh, like... But no, he was probably torn. Like, he literally just pulled up to Chuck E. Cheese with his kids and with his entourage, probably just to have, a nice father-kids day with his kids. So he opened the garage, parked in the garage. He got out. He's like, you finna get out? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I'm preparing myself. I'm like, yeah, I'm finna get out. So I got out the car, walked inside, and the way it was set up, the garage door is right here. Basement door is right here with the stairs. If you walk and go like this, it's the open area. And then the stairs to go upstairs, you walk like that. And then the kitchen's right here. So I walk inside, and it's a whole bunch of niggas in a circle, like smoking. Like, it was at least 9, 8 niggas in a circle just smoking. And me, because, you know, I'm nice, hospitality or whatever, I'm like, hey, y'all. And they look at me. They don't say a single word, right? Nobody's like, hey, what's up? Nobody says a single word. And so I'm just like, damn. We like that. Okay, whatever. So, boom. Lil Durk's kids came running down the stairs, right? And I put my stuff in the kitchen. Mind you, there was no furniture in the living area. Like, they was probably just staying there for a minute or just moved there or whatever, or just renting it for a little bit. I don't know. There was no furniture. It was just open space. The ceiling was high as hell. They just sitting there in a circle, just smoking. So I put my stuff down in the kitchen because he was doing something and talking or whatever. The kids run downstairs. It was this little girl. She was light skinned. She had a lot of hair. That's his daughter. That was his daughter at the time in 2018. Y'all, to be honest, I don't know if it was his son or daughter. They both had long hair, so don't quote me. I don't know how she looks now. But she came and she was like, she got on a chair. It was like these little bar stools, bar chairs. She got on the chair and she was spinning around and stuff. And I felt like she was going to fall. But that's not my kid. And then it's like a famous person kid. So I don't want to touch the kid. Like, I'm not trying to touch the kid. Because I ain't trying to don't pull the gun out. You know what I'm saying? Don't do nothing. So I felt like she was going to fall though. So I was like, oh my gosh. I was just looking at her, whatever. Boom. Y'all, she falls. She busts her head. Like, it's not, I don't think she was bleeding or nothing, but she fell off the chair. It was real loud. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And she starts screaming, crying. And then his cousin come up the stairs and is like, yo, no, I think he came from upstairs. Yo, what's going on? What's up with you? What are you doing? You're not supposed to be doing that. Like, go upstairs. Stop crying. Go upstairs. Like, what are you doing? So, calm down, like just stuff like that. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. But when she first fell, I was like, oh my gosh, like, are you okay? I'm like whispering, oh my gosh, are you okay? Like, I didn't move or nothing. Oh my gosh, are you okay? Like, cause I told you I was not trying to, no disrespect. I ain't trying to touch nobody's kids, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, he came downstairs, told her to chill, whatever. Boom. I'm not sure. I think it was his daughter. Because I know he had kids by this white girl, if I'm not mistaken. So the boys could have had long hair too. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was his daughter. Or it might have been a boy. I'm not sure. It was one of the two. It was the son or the daughter. But both of them had long hair. So I don't even know the gender or anything like that. But I thought it was his daughter, if I'm not mistaken. But it could have been the son. Everybody had long hair, long curly hair. So I don't know. Kid is a kid. So boom. That happens. I'm just sitting there chilling. I'm like, okay, whatever. He's like, all right, let's go downstairs. I'm like, okay, cool. So I take the food. We go downstairs. You know what I'm saying? Like I was real heavy, smoker at the time. So he was rolling up. We were smoking. We ended up watching this movie. I forgot what the movie was about. Something they were in a hotel room or motel. I don't even know. Some movie was acting like we was into it. Excuse me. Well, I was acting like I was into it. Boom. Me and him just start talking or whatever. And he asked me, he's like, how old are you again? I was like, 19. He was like, oh, 19 for real? I'm like, yeah, well, I'm in college. No, damn well. I'm in high school. Boom. So he starts like, trying to feel on me, trying to touch me or whatever. Mind you, at that time, I was not a kisser. Like, I did not kiss. Like, I was a very awkward kisser. The only person who I've ever kissed for real is my boyfriend now. And we've been together for 4 years. So that's the only person who I ever kissed, tongue kiss, lick their face, do any of that with. Like, I was not a kisser. It was very awkward to me. Like, very ill to me at the time. So he was trying to like kiss me and do all this extra stuff. And I'm just sitting over here like, I don't even know what to do. I don't even do this. Like, oh my God. And he kept asking me, oh, you said that you say you're 19, right? You say you're 19, right? And I was like, yeah, I said I'm 19. And then he was like, oh, you're not acting like you're 19. You're not acting like you're 19. I was like, how a 19-year-old supposed to act? Like, excuse me, hello? How is a 19-year-old supposed to act? It's the fact that, like, sir, you cool and all, but, like, this little dark house. Like, I'm trying to be OTF. Like, I'm trying to be OTF. Like, what are you gonna do for me? Like, what is you gonna do for me? So, yeah, he's just like, you're not acting like you're 19. You're not acting like you're 19. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. I'm just chilling, whatever he feeling on me. I'm like, it's getting old. It's getting old. I think I told him I was hungry. He gave me something like little to eat. Boom. I had a jacket. I ended up taking it off. Like I had on a t-shirt underneath. I ended up using the bathroom. And then I came out the bathroom. And, you know, he was still expecting to, you know, get freaky with it. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. So I'm just sitting there chilling, trying to watch the movie. Like, and the way the basement was, it was set up real nice. Boom. The kid ended up coming downstairs and running around. The floors was tiled down there, if I'm not mistaken. It was tiled, I think, until you got into the room. I'm not sure. I don't remember. He was running around he or she was running around the island downstairs, just running. He got up out the room and was like, you need to stop before you bust your head again like you did upstairs. And I'm just like laughing like kids. Kids these days. Anyways, I started to feel, real like awkward, uncomfortable-ish or whatever. So, because like I really wasn't trying to do anything and I wasn't prepared to do anything. And I'm not like a groupie. Like, if anything, I'll do something with the person who's famous. Not like, not you. What are you doing? Just because you with him, like, you know what I'm saying? But, or maybe if I got to know him better. But it's the fact that you think that you with Lil Durk and you think I'm just about to come back here and just, you know, do something with you. Like, it don't work like that. It do not work like that. At least to me, it don't work like that. Hey, he's probably been around the world, seen a lot of girls, like, to each his own. But I just was not like that. If anything, like, it would be the main person, not you. Or I just don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. And like I said, I wasn't prepared to do anything. I wasn't trying to do anything. So yeah, so I texted my best friend and I was like, yo, like, I'm about to come like to your house. Oh my gosh, I got something to tell you. Like, I'm about to come to your house. Like, let me in your house. I used to pop up at her house all the time for whatever, whenever, wherever. I just used to pop up. So, I'm telling him like, oh, like, can you drop me off at my best friend's house? This is literally right down the street. He's like, oh, I thought you was going to spend the night. Like, I thought you was going to stay the night. Like, I was like, no. For what? I was like, for what? We gonna sleep? That's it. One thing about it, I like head. I don't need the other stuff. I like head. So, first of all, he wasn't even trying to do any of that. So, no, we're not doing that. But like I said, I wasn't trying to do anything or anything like that. But I like head. If that's not even in the question, bye. And I don't know what you're doing. Like, you've been around the world, seen a lot of girls. Don't nobody know what you got going on. But he was probably clean or whatever because he looked clean. But, you know, you just never know. And I just don't know you. Maybe if he tried to take me on a date. Because people, it's not like people going to be groupies. Like, oh my God, because you're not Lil Durk. So maybe he tried to take me on a date or something. Or got to know me better. Then something could have happened. But he ended up telling me he got kids. I forgot how old he said he was. But I'm just like, dang, I'm over here barely. I ain't even 19. Well, I can't remember my age. This man got kids. He grown. He places going everywhere. I'm like, I ain't got time for this. Because one thing about me, when I falls hard. And I ain't got time for that. So he's like, okay, I thought you were going to spend the night. I'm like, no, you can take me to my friend's house. So He ended up doing something, and then he was like, all right, let's go. So I grabbed my stuff and I got in the car. And when we were driving, I realized that I left my jacket at the house, and I was like, I texted him and I was like, oh my gosh, I think it was an Old Navy jacket. I texted him, or I think I told him in the car, like, I left my jacket, like, you gonna give it to me? Like, he's like, yeah, I'll give it to you next time. What is next time? Like, what you trying to do? Next time you gonna take me out to eat? Next time you gonna treat me like a human being? Next time? And then I think I ended up texting him, making a joke like, don't lose my jacket, don't throw my jacket away. Because, you know, them niggas like that don't care. They would throw it away. Next bitch, come on through. No jacket, no nothing. Come on through. No underwear, no nothing. Come on through. Like, clean, spiffy clean. Excuse me. I got to my best friend's house. And I was like, girl, oh my gosh. Like, I just was at Little Durk's house. And oh my gosh. And I met Lil Durk at Chuck E. Cheese, and I'm gonna be something. I'm gonna go places. Like, no. Me and him talked for maybe a couple days after that, but it was nothing for real. Like, it was nothing. I never got my jacket back. I never went back over there. I don't know what happened. Of course, they don't stay there anymore. It just never happened. So, but yeah, that's about it. That's about it. And it just reminded me because I was watching the AMP game, and I remember he said he was his cousin. And what's it called? I ain't even going to say the specific part to say who it is. But I just seen him on the sidelines because he was in a scene. He was in a scene. And I seen him on the sidelines. I said, oh, that's him. Story time. Like, let's go and tell it. But I'll insert the picture. I'll insert it earlier. And so yeah, that's just my story time of the time that I was in my definition this close to being something. To being somebody. I'm still gonna be somebody. Fuck what you talking about. But that was just that close of when I was around, you know, a famous rapper. Have other story times like that, but that's for another time. That was when, you know, I was in my prime. I was in the streets. I was going places. But yeah, that's just my story time of when I went over to Lil Durk's house and the encounter that I had and how I got there and what happened. I mean, I hope he's doing good. You know, I moved on. My life, my family, I moved on. Anyways, thank you for watching my story time. Like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. I'm going to be uploading again soon. I don't think this video needs a lot of editing because, you know, I just told the story straight out, straight shot, straight through. Yeah. Long story short, if I wanted to be a groupie and I wanted to be in the circle, you know, I could have popped some, but that girl Gabby ain't like that. Gabby ain't like that. Gabby ain't like that. That's crazy. I mess with these bum niggas from high school and shit like that, but I can't mess with a nigga from OTL. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Priorities wrong. Like, priorities is wrong. But anyways, thank you for watching my channel, and thank you for watching my story time. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and I will definitely be back with another story time, or I want to make a video with my boyfriend. But I definitely will be back with another story time and some more videos soon, and some updates on my life in this pregnancy and how it's going. But yeah, thanks for watching the channel. It's that girl Gabby. I gotta come up with names for y'all, like the Gabbians. Girl, bye. Whatever. Anyways, y'all be blessed, stay safe, and enjoy your day whenever you see this. Bye.